Dwayne Johnson is the most followed American man on Instagram, and he's loved by the public, but he's developing a reputation as being difficult to work with, and here's why he fought with Ryan Reynolds.
What's the one thing that would surprise us about Dwayne Johnson?
He's 90% CGI.
Well, I said hookers and blow. But
I would not associate with hookers. But yeah, I did say the fact his head did look not too dissimilar to a penis. I'm just saying.
Dwayne Johnson's
most charming smile in Hollywood was hiding the darkest secrets. Imagine a world where one star's rise could mean another's ruin, all orchestrated by a single puppet master pulling strings behind the scenes. That's the bombshell Dwayne The Rock Johnson just dropped, and it's shaking Tinseltown to its core. Buckle up, because this story's about to take you on a wild ride through betrayal, ambition, and a whole lot of jaw-dropping drama.
Blake Lively is a sick individual. I am telling you, you were targeted. You don't realize you were targeted, but you were.
If I were on the lookout for you, if I were trying to capture Ryan Reynolds, who is the person in Hollywood that would be best equipped to help me track you down?
Dwayne Johnson's always been the guy you can count on. Big heart, bigger muscles, and a reputation for keeping things positive. So when he stepped up with accusations that could rewrite Hollywood history, people stopped in their tracks. This isn't some tabloid gossip from a random insider. It's The Rock himself calling out a scheme so twisted it's hard to believe. He's claiming one actress spent years quietly tearing down her peers, and the evidence he's hinting at might just back him up. But what pushed a guy known for loyalty to flip the script like this? That's where things get murky and way more interesting.
Scarlett Johansson has kept her personal life more private in the last decade, but she definitely has some beefs in Hollywood. One person she definitely hates is Blake Lively. And then not long after the premiere, Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson announced they were going to be getting divorced after just 3 months of being married.
Her name's Blake Lively, the golden girl with the perfect red carpet glow and a marriage that's couple goals for millions. On the surface, she's all charm and grace, the kind of star who shares cozy recipes and gushes about her family. But according to The Rock, that's just the mask. He says Lively's been running a ruthless game, sabotaging careers with a smile while climbing her way to the top. Whispers of power plays in Hollywood aren't new. Pinning them on her? That's the kind of twist nobody saw coming. And the list of her alleged targets reads like a who's who of your favorite stars.
Blake's got a long way to go before she's as sexy as Scarlett Johansson.
That was 10 years ago.
If only there were a way we could come to a totally definitive, made-up conclusion.
Take Jennifer Lawrence. She was Hollywood's every woman, lighting up screens in The Hunger Games and snagging an Oscar nod like it was nothing. Then poof, she vanished from the spotlight. Fans scratched their heads, but Johnson's got a theory. Blake Lively made it happen. Word is she slipped little hints to producers. Lawrence was late, overwhelmed, maybe even burned out. Nothing loud, just enough to plant doubt. Insiders say it started when they were up for the same Gossip Girl role, and Lively didn't stop until Lawrence's offers dried up. Even now, people wonder if her break was really her choice or someone else's victory.
Taylor Swift's fame is never the divorce. Ryan Reynolds told the public that he never cheated, but staying in her circle was just friends with Blake Lively. That was definitely a lie because members of the Green Lantern crew said that Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively would regularly leave their trailers and go rent a hotel room together near where the movie was being filmed.
Then there's Scarlett Johansson, the powerhouse who could do no wrong. She was raking in millions, commanding top-tier paychecks, until those numbers somehow leaked. Suddenly, she's greedy, demanding, and studios got cold feet. Johnson points the finger at Lively, claiming she fed those leaks to tabloids to knock Johansson down a peg. And here's the kicker. This was right around Johansson's quick split from Ryan Reynolds, Lively's future husband. Coincidence, or a personal score settled with a Hollywood-sized paycheck? The whispers are getting louder, and they're hard to ignore.
Dwayne Johnson's commentary indicates that Blake Lively allegedly fed damaging narratives to gossip bloggers.
Scarlett Johansson has kept her personal life more private in the last decade, but she definitely has some beefs in Hollywood. One person she definitely hates is Blake Lively.
Jennifer Lawrence for the infamous role of Serena van der Woodsen on the CW hit series Gossip Girl.
Taylor Swift's next, and this one stings. She and Lively were tight. Red carpets, Instagram love, the whole BFF package. But Johnson says it was a front. Lively allegedly mined their friendship for dirt, breakups, unreleased tracks, you name it, then handed it to bloggers to chip away at Swift's shine. Think about it. Those perfectly timed scandals hitting just before an album drop. Fans are buzzing about Swift dodging SNL's 50th bash last month, and now some say it was to avoid an awkward run-in with Lively and Reynolds. From besties to betrayal, that's a plot twist worthy of Swift's own lyrics.
That the Oscar winner almost had her big break playing the stylish Upper East Sider, but the role eventually went to none other than Blake Lively.
Now, brace yourself because
Blake
it
Lively's
gets
been facing
personal.
a lot of controversy in
Ryan
the last 6
Reynolds,
months,
the
but now to make
Deadpool
things
king
worse,
with the
she's
$1
being
million
called out due to a
grin
line
might
from
have been
Ryan
Lively's
Reynolds.
biggest
However,
victim.
The
Their
Rock's
marriage looks like a
ex-fiancée
fairy tale
Dwayne
online,
The Rock
but
Johnson
Johnson's
romantic
painting a
interview
darker
video
picture.
was
He
a
says
springboard
Lively
dating
controlled which roles
unreasonable
Reynolds took,
reputation,
nixing anything that might
balancing
outshine
major
her own
box office
spotlight.
hits with
Word
the
is, his
series
anxiety
of
spiked under the
well-timed
pressure,
rumors
and those
and
odd
strategic
career
alliances
moves, like
to
passing on
maintain her
huge action
influence as
flicks,
the
weren't so
whistle
random
itself
after
was a
all.
source of
Fans are digging into
fascination.
old
Famous for
interviews
his
now, wondering if that
positivity,
playful
unwavering
banter
work
hid
ethic,
something way
and
more
was the source.
complicated.
It's a
Taylor Swift's
tactical
fame has never been
strategy
bigger, but now
against
she's
the
worth
artist's
$1.6
psyche
billion,
and
but
career.
staying in her
Done
circle
with
seems
Johnson's
tough, and now it looks like she's dropped Blake Lively. Many people are confused why Taylor Swift didn't attend SNL 50 because she had no other events going on, but now it's being reported the issue was that she actually didn't want an awkward encounter with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds.
Lively didn't stop with the A-listers. She allegedly went after the new guard too. Zendaya was killing it, from Euphoria to Spider-Man, when roles started slipping away. Johnson claims Lively whispered to execs that she wasn't ready for the big leagues. Same deal with Selena Gomez. Those brutal tabloid cycles about her health and heartbreak. Lively's accused of fueling them, painting Gomez as unstable while playing the concerned friend.
Blake
Fans
Lively
still talk
is a
about
sick
Gomez
individual.
and
I am
Lively
telling
skipping
you,
the
you
same
were
events.
targeted. You don't
and the
realize you were
tension's
targeted,
starting to
but
make
you
sense.
Then not long
Taylor
after
Swift and
Blake
Blake
Lively
Lively
have
have
been
been
friends for
friends
almost a
for
decade now.
they were
They were
in
going to be a
2015.
good
Blake Lively didn't
3
have
months
for
later.
L'Oreal,
There was a reference to Taylor Swift's song Bad Blood in it, and they met because of that. Since that point, the two have been extremely close friends, where Taylor Swift was actually the reason for bailing out Blake Lively in her career. Blake Lively has been facing a lot of controversy in the last 6 months, but now to make things worse, she's being called out due to a line from Ryan Reynolds.
Even Hollywood's legends weren't safe. Leonardo DiCaprio dated Lively way back, and Johnson says she turned that fling into ammo. She allegedly twisted private stories into tabloid fodder, hitting him with bad press right before his Oscar win for The Revenant. Emma Stone's another name. Her serious roles got slammed as limited, and insiders now tie that chatter to Lively's quiet influence with critics. These aren't small fries, they're giants, and the idea that one woman could rattle them all is mind-blowing.
If you don't think that Ryan Reynolds is trying to save face now because of her, they're saying like, oh, he's trying to save his name in Hollywood right now.
Blake and Selena refused to be in the same room together and skip events to avoid running into each other.
Now to make things worse, Ryan Reynolds was being called out for actually the reason for bailing he said him and Blake Lively both grew up
That's the only picture I can find of Selena and Blake, judging by their fashion, seems to be from the 2010s.
Fast forward to today, and the fallout's electric. Social media's on fire. Hashtags like #BlakeExposed are trending, and fans are demanding answers. Lively's camp's gone radio silent, which some say is a dodge, others a confession. The Rock's Bombshell has everyone guessing who'll speak next. Will Johansson break her silence? Will Swift drop a diss track? Insiders hint more stars might step up, and if they do, this could blow wide open. Hollywood's holding its breath, and the clock's ticking.
Ryan Reynolds also came from some success, where his grandfather was Chester Reynolds, a successful politician in Canada.
Well, I met Blake. I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I've met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film. And you know, and thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
So here's the big question. How deep does this go? If The Rock's right, Blake Lively didn't just play the game. She rewrote the rules, toppling careers with a whisper and a smile. It's a story that makes you wonder who's really running the show in Tinseltown, and what else we don't know. One thing's for sure, the next move's coming, and it's gonna hit hard. What do you think? Could one star pull this off, or is there more to uncover?